Hi, everybody. This is Joanna. I'm just writing something down as they were giving it to me. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. We're so excited. Today we are going to do a creative video, amp up the vibrations, raise your resonance. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Collective. Woohoo! Raise your vibrations. How may we raise the vibrations? Today we're going to talk about, and we're going to provide an activation and an amplification for the vibrational fields and the vibrational bodies, who we are, what we truly exist within, and what exists within us. Those are some of the three concepts that we've talked about. This will be a breakthrough series, breaking the membrane of what was. And we often, obviously, as we're moving through all of these beautiful cyclical changes and we're kind of harmonizing all of these beautiful timelines into one, we're allowing ourselves to constantly wake up into new frequencies of vibrational offerings, especially with the equinoxes and the beautiful energies that are offered, feeling into them, sensing into them, swimming into them, and allowing our heart space to be this beautiful mechanism of driving us into new potentialities. And what we wanted to mention in all of our books, we've offered the underlying current of that oneness and that sacred journey that is with Source, that magical, sacred experience with Source through the ever experience, expression, and exploration of who we are, what we exist within, and what exists within us. And that is the enlightenment, self-actualization, ascension journey, awakening journey, whatever we want to call it. The words oftentimes don't matter, because as long as we're honoring and connecting with our deepest aspects of who we are, we will ever peel away those layers and illusions of stories that are mistruths. So what they were offering me today is, I was asking, what can we offer forward for the collective? And they wanted to bring forward again and again and again, which is at the underline of all teachings from every single timeline, from every single master, is the truth of who you are, and what is that? Every single person on this planet will be moving through their own sacred journey to sort that out, to come back to center and realign with the magnificence and the excellence and the profound energies of who they truly are with Source. Each and every individual will have their basket of gifts, their basket of blessings, their basket of sacredness in all of those arenas, dimensions, and multidimensional potentialities. That's evolution. And however, what we often get pulled back into old paradigm cycles is we get so entrenched on what we see. We get so entrenched on what's being fed to us. We get so entrenched on others around us and their cycles of moving through their realities in density and fear and worry and all of that. So it really takes our mastery, and why we're here is to continually break through and navigate through the densities of the illusion. The illusion is everything else but the truth of who you are. And that's everyone's journey. And that's why it's so amazing. But it takes a masterful practice, and that's mastery. You cannot obtain mastery without the practice. Moving through every potentiality, and that's what your soul wants. Your soul wants that diverse, that constant sacred journey of that knowing, continually coming back to center with that heart, with that I guess the only word that we have, but it's far more profound than that, is that certain knowing and honoring of who you are as Source. And it's so profound that you create the wall in front of you. It's so profound that you're creating the laptop and the device that you're looking at this within. However, because we have not been taught, shown, or told that we are creating everything before us, we create our body every morning we wake up, that we are not in that practiced programming that we are this powerful. We are, absolutely. We're creating everything before us that is illusory. The sofa, we create it all. How can we use that as our new programming of purity? What most are working through, and what we are here to heal as a collective, is to live and manifest from this purity, and to release the programs that have allowed us to experience such, ego miscreations, because how the ego creates and how the soul creates are two different experiences. And it's up to us to ensure that the ego is a part of this beautiful journey, but is not the driver. It's the soul, and it's that surrendered energy of all that you are with source to manifest and co-create and continually raise your vibration. As within, so without, as above, so below. And in that harmonic representation, you're allowing yourself to then co-create as the master that you are in ways that truly serve the soul of who you are as your truth, the expansiveness of who you are, the blessing and the honoring of who you are with source, the blessing and the honoring of who you are with source, and allowing all that does not feel representative of this to be released and transmuted. Because it occurs to everybody and every day, because there might be a trigger that you're co-creating at the soul level to say, you're ready to deal with this now. Are you allowing yourself to continue to believe that you don't have the power to step beyond that illusion of, being withheld or lack, self-importance, self-value, and all of those soulful energies that we're all here healing, because that is our truth. We are innately, inherently born as pure light, as pure love. We are innately born wonderful and pure and amazing and incredible. Not only through the conditioning, but the programs that we've come and the codes that we've come to transcend and be activated in those ever moments of, I'm clearing everything out and I truly want to live from this heart space. Surrendering ego every time it surfaces. The ego allows us to navigate through life and assist us in manifestation in its most positive form. That ego body allows us to manifest and direct in that. I'm going to help you get a house. Let's get a house, and that's that excitement, joy that ego wants to manifest with you. The wisdoms and the intelligences of using your multidimensional bodies allow you to navigate through life and constantly be garnering that path of highest and best for yourself through using that divine feminine bodies, your skills, your gifts, your wisdoms, your intuitions, your emotions, the fields of all that you are in balance. And if it's out of balance, then those experiences will be chaotic and misrepresented, because you can only do so much if you're not practicing through your mastery. And it's constantly that reaffirming, I know who I am. I know who I am. It doesn't necessarily have to be that prologue, to the story of you. It doesn't. Knowing who you are is can be very simple and profound statement of, I am one with source. I am worthy of walking this path with source. And let the story unfold. That story of oneness with source can be that innate story that that silent prayer that you are with source, and that's source, you and source are one. And you slip down to that silent, private, intimate story with source. Source understands that meaning for you means that that's my green light, source. Let's do this. In all of my gifts and all of my skills, let's weave a story that is right for me, so that I may offer all that I am to creation, so that I may live my highest and best truth, so that I may be my highest creative being. This is shifting out of the paradigms of light work and being the full soul essence and living that truth with source, because all light work will be done in doing so, and taking away the paradigms and the paradoxes and the misrepresentation of feeling as if, again, we want to get away from this is the first time this has come up for me, but I get it now. Releasing the expectation that you as a being are a product or commodity in representation of source. Oh, so profound. It's never come up before. But I absolutely understand why, because of how humanity and how our society will begin to shift our beliefs and our perspectives about who we are as souls, who we are as love. We can't allow ourselves to be soulfully and living in a soulful place when we keep continuing to define ourselves and box ourselves in with definitions and paradigms that are even on a subtle level based on paying someone for who they are, if you will. And just simply allowing the soul of all that you are just flow with your gifts and flow with the essence of your joyhood. And that money will be reciprocal, that exchange of gifts, those exchange of trade, that exchange of oneness, that exchange of pure light. So that's a huge shift, paradigm shift at the soul level. And that is, are you willing to let go of what we've built in the 3D, the labels, the titles, the definitions, how we've created the flow of money and resources? Because we've all known for many years, those that have been in the awakening community, we've known for many, many years that there will be a huge shift in how we view resources and how we view what we understand to be, money, and our ability to associate ourselves in a higher vibrational way. How can we infuse our light as a soul into all systems of socioeconomic recreation and rebuilding, so that it honors who we are as beings of creative exploration, expression, and experience? That's all that matters, is our oneness as source, who we truly are. All things will be threaded in light thereof, and release the, because I understand, as being, light worker, I felt those, especially when you have, double and triple contracts to serve various programs in various dimensional fields and so on. You come with a very entrenched and unwavering need to serve. And every minute of your day, you are focused on serving. And, some of us that have come with those contracts are now allowing ourselves to release those 3D, 4D, they're system programs. That's all it is. It's a system program. It's not who you are. And this is a huge paradigm shift, huge paradigm shift. So think about that in a vibrational way. Think about that in a resonant way. Allow yourself to release the definitions that you've held to, because those definitions are held to the programs within the society, within those vibrational threads that keep you anchored to those vibrations of experience. How can you lift yourself and release those cords and do a cord cutting ceremony with Archangel Michael, especially in this equinox energy? I'm willing to release all 3D experiences that are held at the subtle level and not so subtle level of all timelines, all realms, all dimensions, all threads that I exist within, so that I live as a soul. And I allow myself to receive in that way, through my soul trades, through my soul light, through all that I am with my sacred soul tribe, so that I'm calling in exactly what I need when I need it. And have it be all things, have it be abundant in all things, always. And I release every representation of what it meant to be abundant in all things. I am an abundant soul. I am one with source. That's all is required. Who are you truly? What is the truth of who you are? And what, first off, this is how you can tell what are programs, societal programs, akashic and lineage programs, and everybody will be reviewing these deep soul beliefs that need to be pulled out and recreated at that fifth dimensional frequency. It's what we're moving through as a collective, to pull them and heal all lineage in between. When you ask yourself, what is the truth of who I am? What is my truth? And if you first thread yourself back to, I'm an administrator and I make $45,000 a year, then you understand that those are the programs that you're here to look at and start pulling away. It's okay, there's no judgment in how you define and label yourself. But what we're here to is then become this being, this soul being, through which all of your beingness will provide you those experiences, those attributes, those avenues, those portals to all that you need to experience as the soul that you are. Because what we're shifting to now, dear lighted ones, and they're showing me, is that you're awakening to the understanding of you just moving and co-creating with source. When you're moving and co-creating as source, as this beautiful soul being, you're understanding that you're co-creating everything that you need as you need it, just through your pure excitement, your pure joy. Make no mistake in this underestimating of how powerful your joy and your sacredness to create and explore and express who you are as the experience of your soul's journey. Your sacredness is so powerful. It doesn't have to be anything else other than that. The collective will be served. Your soul will be served. Your family will be served as you live your sacred joy. And allow that soul experience to be that full expansiveness. You're giving that green light to source to say, expand me in any absolute possible way. The sacred geometry. So how have we defined ourselves within whatever program? It doesn't matter what it's called. Dogma, socioeconomic, it doesn't matter. How have we defined ourselves so that we remain in this seed state, and we never flourish, and we never grow, and we never expand, and we never break the soil, and we never break the ground? To be this sacred geometry of all that we are, so that as we gather greater light, as we gather greater knowing, this is my truth. I know I am expansive. That's all I need. Expansive, eternal, infinite means you've infinite. What do you got for me today, source? Let's do this. I want to sing, I want to dance, and I'm going to be me. And that knowingness raises your vibration and pops open all of these infinite little portals of light to say, yeah, she's got this. She's on now. She's turned on. She's no longer spiraling in these limited definitions and these beliefs that you'll feel in your belly, because they just showed me that when you just sit with yourself and say, what did they say? The truth of who you are. And you just pose yourself to that question in a very relaxed and honoring and, and sacred space, you'll come up with those very initial things that will come up and write them down and sort it out. Well, whose is this? Whose belief is this? Why is it that I define myself by what I do? Well, those are the societal programs that each and every one of us would say, well, that's not important to me anymore. That's why I've left those types of, experiences, because it's so limiting. I'm not defined by what I do. I'm not defined by where I came from. I'm not defined by my past. I am defined by the all that I am. It's a part of it, but it is not all that I am. All that I am is shifting and changing every moment. I want it to be that way. I'm expansive. I'm profound. I'll call in what I need. I'm one with source. There is nothing that I cannot co-create. I know that I manifest my body. I know that I manifest my health. I know that I manifest my abundance. I know that I am abundant right now because my abundance is manifesting abundance. I know this. This is a knowing. I am sacred geometry. I am sacred breath. I walk with source. This is who I am. And it doesn't matter what's being fed on the peripheral. It doesn't matter who's worrying about what. You can set that space within your aura, or you can set that space within your physical, mental, emotional, etheric field. And you say, this is who I am, and I shine. Not for anybody else, but for the reason that it feels good for me. This is my soul's purpose, is to shine who I am. And release because so many of us are coming from those 3D programs. And we say 3D not for qualitative or quantitative, and you know that, but we're only saying that is because we're shifting into a whole new paradigm of allness and infiniteness, and it doesn't need to be defined. And that's really important, that we pull away those needs at the soul level. They're very subtle programming, because that is how the media, the news, and all of these socioeconomic feedings of these programs start to infuse fear. They infuse fear by the economic status through which we have been programmed. And so if we see that and we know that, okay, well, I get to choose. How do I define myself? Who am I? Is it a spiritual definition and feeling and sensation and being? Or is it held within some other rule and obligation and experience or filter that it's not me. That's not my filter. My filter is pure and raw and real, and I get to be and do anything because I am source. And it's okay that others have their perspective and experience of whatever they're going through as well. It's all real, it's all perfect. But you get to choose to say, that's illusory, that was a story I had yesterday, but I want to wake up now. I'm going to spark all of these sacred aspects of who I am, and my third eye, my crown, everything will be, it's going to be open, and it's going to be real, and my light will shine forward. And in that shining forward, you'll attract that equal and opportunistic light in all the ways that source will have it available to you. Threading new soul tribes, threading new ideas, threading new creative experiences, threading you to new pathways, threading you to walk a new way to work, threading you to this, to the, and all of these things just come to you. And that's your opening and living as this beautiful vessel of unconditional light, to know that that is all that is required. It doesn't need to be defined. You're all with source. You're infinite. That is your truth. I am infinite. I'm infinite light. My light touches all things. My light transmutes all of my reality. I live from my heart. I live from my soul. I am pure holy light. I am pure holy light. I'm raising my vibration. My affirmations and my cells are listening. Every aspect of who I am is a multidimensional being. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. My field and my body are listening. The field of the all is listening. I wish goodness and love to the all. I wish goodness and love to the all, and all are blessed and all are well. All is perfect. I am a part of this allness. I get to choose from within how I get to create. I amplify my resonance through love, through acceptance, through allowance. I am one with source. I'm allowing the beauty of source to transmute everything in my field. I am pure love. I am pure love. I get to be joyful being me just because it feels good. For no other reason. It feels good to be me. I get to shine being me. I get to radiate my light to all of creation just because it feels good. My intention, my attention is the goodness to the all, because it reverberates back to me. And if there's anything that comes up that feels egoic, meaning those energies come back to trigger you to heal, rejection, betrayal, abandonment, all of those deep soul wounds that carry us through lineage, through akash, through everything. Then place that out and acknowledge it, accept it, and allow it as part of you. This was a beautiful soul experience that I claim. I own this. I now choose to have this transmuted. I release these energies of rejection. I'm enough. I'm perfect. I'm perfect just as I am. I'm enough. And that goes back to self-worth and self-value. We're allowing ourselves to place ourselves back into creation at a fifth dimensional frequency through our choosing of who we truly are. I'm a blessing. There's infinite baskets of blessings in the truth of who we are. We're infinite, we're eternal, we're pure light, we're pure love. All will come forward, live as source. So many songs, so many beings, so many councils, so many energies, the elementals, the fairies, Gaia, everything is waiting to co-create with us. To lift as we lift, to lift as we lift. And you get to sing and you get to dance and you get to be one. You get to be the fairy of all that you've wanted to be and co-create with. Remember your connection with Gaia. Remember your connection with the heavens. Remember your connection with the ascended masters and all the realms that you are co-created with in your fields and all that you are. You are pure light, you're pure light, pure light, pure light. I get to choose who I truly am. And every day it's going to be different, and that's okay. And every moment I'm going to be weaving back and forth, and I'm going to be working with the energies. I'm an alchemist. I got this. I know what I'm doing. My intention is pure. My intention is love. When you work within who you are, continually wanting to press out and expand the divine order, I know who I am. I want to be love. I want to experience love, express love. I know who I am. Divine order, divine order, divine order. You press it out, you press it out, press it out, press it out. Yes, things will come to you. That's what your soul wants. Can you navigate this? Can you be present with source? Can you be present in your body? Can you be present with this? And can you allow love to transform it? Can you allow the truth of who you are to transform this? There are no blocks. There are no challenges. It's the words that we've used. It's placed before you because you have the skills and the gifts to shift it into something new, transforming everything to something new in beauty and love, because that's your intention that you're holding with it. You are a master of beauty. I'm a master of beauty. I intend beauty. I seek beauty. I know beauty. I explore beauty. I'm experiencing beauty right now being with you. I love you. You're beautiful. We're co-creating. We're co-creating. The fields are changing right now. The fields are changing right now. Every cell, every molecule. My body is turned on. My fields are turned on. I'm higher light. I'm higher light. I'm higher light. I'm higher light. I'm centered in who I am. I am pure, holy love. I am truth. I am truth. I am truth. I am light. I am light. I am light. I get to explore me. My truth is vast. My truth is infinite. My truth is vast. My truth is infinite. I'm one with Mother. I'm one with the Father. I am holy light. I am holy light. I bring it to the earth. I bring it to the earth. I want to play. I want to explore. I want to play. I want to explore. I'm truth. I'm truth. I am a master of light. I am a master of light. I raise my vibration. I raise my vibration. My fields are pure and crystalline. All that I am is crystalline. Blessing of pure light. The fairies and the pixies and all that is spirit and all that is light, everything. Just dancing with you. We're meant to be this elegant with joy and bliss and ecstasy and happiness. We're meant to be happy. We're meant to dance in the streets and sing and be joyful. So turn up the music, create a great playlist, do anything that you can to raise your vibration, then co-create with source. I've got a basket of blessings and gifts. Let's do this. Green light, source. Show me how I can create a life just for me. Design it with my gifts, design it with my purity, design it with my creative expression. I want to express myself in all the ways that I can. I get to choose. I get to choose. No matter what is coming through me as a program, I got that. I can reprogram it. Swipe left, swipe left, swipe left, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. By being present in your now, knowing you're all. You're all. You got this. You got this. Let go of the minutia of what's going on around you. Slip to your heart and create. Allow, allow, let go. Be all. You're infinite. You got this. You got this. Raise your vibration and have some fun. We're co-creating all these beautiful fields for the children. And to remind them, you know what, you guys are masters. You're coming here as masters. You're going to show us. We're going to prepare the fields for you. This is pure love, and we got this. There's nothing out of a negative thought form, a negative program that can't be transmuted. That was my thought a second ago. I'm not my past. I'm new right now. I'm one with source, and I walk in pure love. My intention is pure love. Never give up on the profundity of light and love. You bring light everywhere. So live it. Live in that truth. I bring light as I walk. I am light. For no other reason than to live as my truth. This is who I am. You don't have to sell it to anybody. Remember, release the commodity programming. It comes from very steeped socioeconomic, those 3D programs that where everything is being dismantled. Every aspect of our socioeconomic system is being dismantled. You are divine soul essence. You are pure light. You are pure love. You are infinite. You are the bliss of source. You're not a commodity. You are a soul essence of pure, holy light. And everything will be brought to you as you live in your sacredness, as you live in your joy. Bring your light by being it. This is who I am. I absolutely know I will receive all that is meant for me. I know that. It is a truth, and I walk in this. As my name is, I am. That I am. All things. Create the path. Create the path. We know that you're pure light. Work your light. Love it. For no other reason than just to have fun being you. This feels so good. Just feel the energies coming up for you. Bring your vessel, your soul. That's allowing source. Let's play source. Let's create some love. We're creating beautiful, loving paths, and everything is being sparked. We're creating love and joy. Beautiful angels and fairies. Everything's so fun. Play. Play, children, play. Release the fear, release the worry, release the programs, release the restrictions, the conformity. Have fun. Raise your vibration. Have fun this fall. Fall in love with who you are. Fall in love with your truth. Fall in love with your expansiveness. Fall in love with your infiniteness. Fall in love with who you are as infinite love and joy. Get those cells moving. Allow yourself to create that new program that gets you outside and communing with Gaia and nature. Get your cells moving. And if it's snowing or raining, then just move around your house, walk around in your house and get your cells moving. I got this. My cells are listening. I got this. My cells are high vibration. I got this. The mother and the father, we got this. Live in through me in love. Allow. And feel the love live through you. Feel these vibrational flows of love and light living through your bodies, clearing out those chakras. And then allow yourself that time of quiet reflection and drinking lots of water. Because as you're clearing out and you're moving your body, you're bringing forward those deep cellular densities that are required to leave and be transmuted. That's why movement is so important in that raising of the vibration and knowing your whole truth. I'm creating this transmutation just by moving my body and intending it. I intend to release these deep cellular densities. I release them now. I release them now. And then you have that quiet time with a whole big jug of water and sit and just do your journaling. And just wait for what comes up. Don't press. Just allow what needs to come forward. And then you'll have those emotional releases. That's how you're caring for your body. You love yourself. You are divine. You are sacred. You are holy. This is your truth. Honor it. You just did that amazing clearing session all on your own. You breathed through the pain. You breathed through that emotional story that you'd totally forgotten about. That's okay. You're transmuting it. You're letting it go. It's no longer in your body. It's no longer in your belly. You've released it. Source is transmuting it with you. You're calling in greater light and you say, yeah, I'm amazing. Then you fill up that space, that energetic space with greater light. I'm calling in those greater codes. I know who I am. I know who I am. And don't push yourself to do this 4 or 5 times a day. That would be putting yourself in a fetal position on the floor. We're just saying that there's many ways that you can master your sense of your whole truth. Just when you're knowing that you're being and having that fun with source, that fun, and you're kicking up your vibration will automatically bring those releases of what no longer serves. So just know that. The more that you do that in a way of just feeling good, I just want to feel good today. I'm co-creating with source. I'm going to co-create with source. I'm going to co-create with source. You're going to have more of those moments of wanting to be happy and co-creating with source. And those denser moments of those releases won't be so won't be so debilitating. I've been there. I've been on the floor in the fetal position many times. Many times. I've been there constantly. and energy is so incredible. We're going to have a whole, I've done a podcast on that, I think, about entanglement and transfusion of energies when you're in circles with others, and how to truly know and be so, this is what we were going to say again, is knowing the truth of who you are. When you know the truth of who you are and you're truly practicing it and you're devoting to who you are with source and devoting yourself to your light, your path, your light, your path with source, that's all that really matters, because all else will fall into place. When you're devoting yourself in that way, you'll feel when there's experiences that are pulling on energy in different ways through various groups of people, different paradigms, socioeconomic systems, experiences. You just tune into it. And that's when you understand of the importance of what really feels good for me. I am worthy of feeling nourished. I am worthy of feeling loved and respected and honored in every vibrational way. And allowing yourself to know that because of this is my truth now, I choose this as my truth, and therefore I'm going to choose different experiences. I'm going to choose different foods. I'm going to choose to exercise and care for myself. I'm going to choose to love and honor myself on a regular basis, moment for moment for moment for moment for moment. So when you're doing that and choosing that as your intention, your world transforms around it and the universe converges around it. And this is why it's so important to step out of what the illusion is. Release yourself from the illusion. Step outside of it. That's not your truth. Those are stories and systems and energies from the collective and from your story you told yourself yesterday. You can step outside of it. You can create a greater truth. My truth is profound. My truth is profound. I'm creating something different. I'm getting up. My cells are moving. My body is moving. I'm creating greater rest. I'm resting with source. I'm resting with source. It's source and I. It's source and I. And intend that. I'm creating with source. I create beautiful magic and crystalline energies to the earth. I'm creating my bliss. I'm creating my peace. I know who I am. I walk with source. I know who I am. I walk with source. And when you're honoring that within you, often throughout your day, the affirmations, then it doesn't matter what comes up within you. You're going to know from your truth, and you're going to listen to your intuition and be centered within that you will know how to choose wisely that will serve your highest and your best, mentally, physically, emotionally, etherically. Because you're in your center with source at all times. Nothing can break your bond with source if you so choose. You walk with spirit, nothing can break that. And that's why source had said to me when I was moving through so much darkness and so much energies that weren't mine, and so much stuff that was going on and from the collective, and it was just like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Center, ground, and know you walk with source. Turn to source. Turn to source. It doesn't matter what is going on. Focus, center, source. Focus, center, source. I'm one with love. I am love. This is my truth. This is my truth. Because it can get overwhelming, It doesn't have to be. When your bodies and your fields awaken, that's why you will feel those threads from every direction. The collective, news media, TV is, you're walking by, a store downtown. It doesn't have to pull on you. It doesn't have to affect you. That is mastery. When you're standing within your truth, it doesn't matter what is going on. It doesn't matter what story is being told to you. It doesn't matter what you think you're being fed. Your light, your truth is a vibrational resonance, and nothing can break it. Nothing can waver it. Just like truth is a resonance. You can feel truth. It's a resonance. And your body will alert you when it's not truth. In every way. That's your intuition. Your ego cannot do that. Your ego cannot do that. It's not its role. Your multidimensional systems, your oneness with source, your centering with source, your living with source, it will tell you in every way. And then your alignment with all that you are as this beautiful mechanism of holy light, you will be fed information from your higher sources and your guides on what's really going on. You'll sense into it. You'll feel into it. And you'll say, well, this is what I choose. This is my story. And I get to choose to create from that. That's sovereignty. When you're listening and being and loving and centering within the truth of who you are, your highest guidance. Nothing else matters. And, the light is required in all of these socioeconomic systems to rebuild and repattern into a higher truth of spirit and source. It's so we have the intuitive bodies for a reason, and this is what would be important as we're healing the children's collective, when all of these abuses will come forward for us to heal, for us to face and acknowledge and accept and re-heal, rebuild, to listen to the intuitive body, and to teach this at the earliest of ages so that children know, and they are masters of their bodies. They are masters of their truth of who they are. They are masters of their truth of their voice, of their bodies, of what is appropriate, what's not appropriate. And they stand within that. And they speak that, honoring who they are. This is my truth. I get to know this feels right, this doesn't feel right. Honor your truth. And everybody will have a different truth, and that's okay. But to know that at this stage of our ascension, we are spirited souls. We are souls, and we are worthy. We are worthy of being loved. We are worthy of feeling nurtured by ourselves first and all others. And as we hold that high, as we hold ourselves within the highest, I hold myself in the highest of regard. I love myself, and I love all others in the highest regard. Holding all else in the highest of regard, we are source, we are source, we are so perfect, we are so perfect. We're constantly raising the vibration of the collective, where no one is treated as commodity. No one is treated as a physical being that has no value in any way. There will be no misuse of authority. There will be no misuse of power. We are all held with the highest level of love. There is no one above one other. There just isn't. We are all love. We are 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 love. We're so valued. We are love. And releasing those programs and those densities and those masks and the masquerades, it's all a part of our sacred journey. And every person will be working through it in different ways. And how can we come forward and infuse that light and that excitement and that joy into every moment? And you fuse that light. I'm fusing this light. I'm so happy. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's do. You know, you're putting that light and those sparkles of pure loving joy into the collective. That's so required. We don't have to work by those old stories. And what part and what facets of what we're being shown and what we're being told is true? How much of it is 100% truth? Really? You know, how much of it is really truth? Everybody's truth is different. So whose truth is whose truth is more valid? It's okay if that's the vibration that you care to experience yourself within. It's okay. There's no judgment. But your truth is your truth. Your sacred oneness with source. My sacred oneness with source, I'm infinite. I have so many gifts. There's a basket of gifts for me, source. I got the green light. Let's do this. I get to create my truth today. Show me the way. And I surrender all consciousness, all that I am, everything that I am, physical, mental, emotionally, etheric, all that I cannot see, all that I can see. Let's do this, source. I get to choose. I'm going to raise my vibration. I'm going to raise my vibration. I got this. I got this. I got this. I live in peace. I am light. I am light. And I'm reprogramming my mental patterns. I'm reprogramming how I feel, because remember, how you feel, the resonance of you creates your reality. Then you back it up with your thoughts, and your thoughts back your emotions back. And it goes back and forth, back and forth. So if any one part of you is out of balance, physical, mental, emotional, etheric, that's going to be that scattered reality that you're creating. Bring it all into harmony. Bring it all into a higher resonance. I feel great. I'm one with source. I feel great. I'm one with source. And that's where the term from the old manifestation world, the secret world came from, is, fake it till you make it. You're allowing yourself to create that resonance first. Then your reality shows itself. I feel good. My cells feel good. My cells are being healed right now. I'm calling in that light. That light is healing my cells. I know who I am. I'm building my light because I want to. It feels good. I feel good for no other reason. I just want to feel good because I can. This is my truth. That's no other reason. I want to feel good. I want to be this feeling of feeling good. The more I feel good, the more I want to feel good. I expect to feel good. I expect to place my feeling good energy into my field, and I just walk feeling good. Everywhere I walk is feeling good. And if I have those moments where I get pulled back, that's okay. I can feel good. I'm creating it right now. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. And your feeling good just radiates in resonance for others to feel good. And they can create their own feeling good, not for you to do it for them or feel obligated to do it for them, but to show your light just for only that it makes you feel good. Because it does. It's just that's how source wants you to feel. You're meant to be as bright as you want to be. And there'll be blessings and gifts offered to you at every step of the way. Everything will unfold magically. Miracles drop out of the sky. Never underestimate the power of God, dear lighted ones. Never underestimate your oneness and your union and your communion with love and light. Just to be joyful, just to be loving, just to walk this planet and be joyful. Never underestimate the miracles that this holds. It's profound. And you get to feel that. Man, my vibration feels so good. I feel amazing. Got a hair stuck on my... Feels good. Let's do this. Let's create. Be silly. Be okay being silly. Dance, sing, whatever. Be joyful. Raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. Your vibration is who you are. Inherently, your soul wants you to wake up. Be the living life of your soul, the living light of who you are. Breathe. Your light, your source, you're bringing light to this world. You're bringing light to the planet. You're bringing light to the grid. You're bringing light to who you are. Light to who you are. Light to who you are. I feel good. 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 That's why you're here. So many gifts. We're going to do this beautiful deck. Can't stop talking and looking at this beautiful deck from Lucy Cavendish. Such a high vibrational deck. Thank you, Lucy. And you are, every single one of you are your higher selves. Every single one of you. Look, I mean, look at that. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. That's why sometimes the physical world, from where we have come from, it confines us at times because that's all we think we see. You know, the beauty that you are in the mirror is one point on the sacred geometry of all that you are. Call forward all that you are. You're pure light. You get to recreate yourself every day. Dream, expand, be infinite, raise your vibration. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Breathe through the pain, breathe through the hurt, and choose anew. Let it go, choose anew. Let it go, choose anew. You are not your past. You are not your past. Right now is new. A new reality right now. A new reality right now. A new you right now. You walk with God, choose. I get to choose to walk with God and I release all else. I choose to walk with God, I release all else. Source is the all. Source is the all. And my pure intent to live from my heart, I am the all. All is the all and I get to live it. I get to experience, I get to breathe it. I get to be it. My pure intent, just to be me. I get to raise my vibration in any way that feels pure and true for me. And allow all others to have their path as well. That's the acceptance part because you're accepting that part of you as well. And that's the path of ascension that truly allows you to be that unconditional aspect of source creator. It's all source. Everybody in your reality is source, source creator, all having equal opportunity as source. Everyone. And the reality through which they experience is through which the programs and pains and the sufferings that they're here to transcend. And they've co-created, each of us, to transcend, to move beyond, to learn to be the lessons of how powerful we truly are. Those are those tests that our souls have given us to say, I can transcend this. I am a powerful being. I can transcend this. This is not who I am. I am pure light. I release this experience in the highest regard because it has allowed me to be who I am. Everything has served me and I choose my door of light. And you walk through that door. Source placed a door before me. I am worthy of this. Not in the way of begging and pleading because that's a lack of worthiness. I'm claiming this. I am worthy of this, source. I walk with you step in step. And that's what source, I mean, we're all parents, right? We want that for our kids, not for our kids to beg and plead us. No, we want our kids to stand up and own it. Yeah, you own that. You own your power. You own your right to say what's good for you, what's not good for you, right? We don't want it to be as a way of making us feel more important than them. No, that's ego. No, that's why everybody will be reviewing, you know, our own styles of what we thought parenting should look like. We're all coming from it. We're all coming from those karmic experiences of, okay, well, that's what my parents did. I'm not doing that. No, my kids are profound. My kids are awesome. My kids have full authority over their bodies. They're wise beings. I'm going to guide them, empower them, inspire them, encourage them to be their highest authority. That's what Source is doing with us and why we're going through the tests that we go through. You have the highest authority over you. You create your reality. Source is here to guide us, the angels, the ascended masters. So step within your power and own it. This is my power I create from spirit, not from ego. You'll be tested in all of those moments and circumstances. Am I creating from spirit or is this ego? And you sit back, okay, am I dropping from my heart? Okay, I'm living from my heart. Greater good, divine order, this feels good. If it feels good, you know that you're creating from your heart. Ego is power. Ego is win-lose. Ego is I've got to win, I've got to this, I've got to that. That's ego. And you'll know it because there's always somebody that walks away not feeling good. There's always a loser in ego. And that will keep you in ego-steeped socioeconomic systems of winner-loser, which is what they said earlier. You're not a commodity. You're pure spirit, so live as spirit. all wins, all wins. Why can't we all win? Right? We're divine, we're free, we're sovereign. We're all going to win. It's all source, it's all love. You know, and how are we defining ourselves to say that there should be a loser? Why does there have to be a loser? And what programs are we coming from that we want to redefine? You know, are we okay with there being losers? You know, how can we redesign everything so that everybody's a winner in every way? Every way. We're intelligent. We can do this. We got this. You know, we've got some profound things in front of us, so we can do this. We can redefine. We are powerful beings of light. We are powerful beings and we walk with source. We will redefine and we will rebuild. And we will allow our bodies to speak the truth of source, the truth of light. And we will transcend disease. We will transcend illness. We will transcend poverty. We will. We will, we will, we will. We are powerful beings of source light. We will. Oneness and unity is our strength. We are pure love. We are pure love. So powerful. Wow. Woo. Love it. Bring it. I'm bringing it. Bringing it. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Look at these amazing, amazing, amazing cards. I love these cards so much. I love them. Caretaker, guardian, and support, the dawn watcher. We're being watched over every minute. There's not one person on this planet that is not being watched over that does not have spirit access and spirit guidance. Not one. We all have infinite access to spirit. We all have infinite access to the ascended masters, to God, to source, to Holy Mother, Father in every cell, the center of every molecule. We carry the universe. And why the masters have shown us such miracles as the heavens opening up, the moving of mountains. That's the knowingness that we carry. Look at this gorgeous card, the spirit of spring, freedom, action, and power. We create the seeds of life. We create the seeds of life through the beauty of all that we are in the oneness with source. Every breath, I breathe with the heavens. I breathe with the heavens. I'm pure holy light. I am pure holy light. Pure holy light. I'm pure holy light. What language are you showing yourself? What vibration are you showing yourself to be in this oneness? The secret, the unknown, the mysteries, and the wonders. You got this. You're a mystery. You're a mystery. It's never all going to be figured out. It won't be. You're not going to have that plan laid out before you step by step. It won't be. Be okay with that. You're a secret. You're meant, and you want that enjoyment of, wow, did you just see that miracle? Did you just see that miracle? Oh my gosh. You know, and every moment is a miracle. Source wants that for you. True. You know, all these little beautiful particles of light along the path, you wanted that. You wanted to say, okay, source, green light, let's do this. What's next? In this moment of now, I love you, I love me. How may we co-create through the beauty of who I am? I am infinite, I am pure light. I am infinite, I'm pure light. I want to be soft and beautiful and blessed, and I want to feel and sense and explore it all. I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm one with source. I walk with source. I breathe with source. I think of source. Everything is light. I expand, I express, I explore. I'm source, I'm source, I'm source. I'm with the heavens, I'm with the forest, I'm with the trees, I'm with the water. I'm one with my collective. I'm feeding great light. I am exploring great light. I am great light. And we create new forests where we take care of all creatures, small and great, are all so important. There's none below the other. There are none that we have mastery and control over. We're releasing these systems. We're releasing them. They don't feel good. We're honoring ourselves as one within the all. All aspects of life are important. We're valued. All is valued. All is precious. That's the Holy Mother energy, where all life is valued. All life. And we create those new oceans of remembrance of who we are with spirit, and the whales and the ancestors live within those songs that all of humanity sings together. The creatures in the ocean sing together of our remembrance of who we are as sacred shamans, as sacred oracles, as sacred angels, and sacred ascended masters. And over and over and over again, we're singing that constant song of love with source. Our songs are constantly being upgraded, our bodies, our codes, our minds, and we get to be a part of it. Not wait for something else to happen and someone else to do it. We get to be that ride. We get to open up. We get to be that green light. Ride with me, spirit, ride with me. Let's do this. Let's create something new. We're going to create something new. I want to be a part of this song, all timelines. All timelines. I'm a sacred being within this song. I get to choose. The truth of me is so vast, so infinite. And I release all programs that make me feel any less than, that I have to be graded or judged, or I have to be appraised, or I have to be confined to any obligation. I get to choose within my heart to feel vast and infinite. And I'm going to make those little changes every day to raise my vibration, because I'm important, I'm valued, so sacred. So sacred, the breath of you, the mind of you. You're so sacred, dear lighter ones, and we honor you so much. We honor you and we love you. We thank you, dear lighter ones. You have a blessed day. Raise your vibration, be happy, be joyful, and know that you are so sacred within the song of all that is. And you are so beautiful. Be the infinite, beautiful truth of who you are, so vast and so changing in every moment. This now moment is your most powerful moment to create anew. Miracles await you. Bye.